Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Bachelor Nation News. The road to a happily ever after wasn't in the cards for Rachel Lindsay after starring on The Bachelorette. She connected with a man named Brian Abasolo, but their love story wasn't built to stand the test of time. Bachelor Nation might have been rooting for them to make it for the long haul, but that simply wasn't in the cards. Now, Rachel has been more open than ever about dating, putting herself back out there, and moving on with her life. Rachel Lindsay is pumping the brakes on romance. Rachel and Brian announced their divorce in January 2024. After 4 years of marriage, he filed for divorce citing irreconcilable differences as the reason. When they first met and fell in love on The Bachelorette in 2017, it seemed they were undoubtedly headed in the right direction. Their 2019 wedding day was heavily celebrated by Bachelor Nation fans. However, Rachel now seems a bit turned off by romance. She told Us Weekly, "Honestly, it's not a focus right now. I'm just trying to get through it. Then, get at me. Friends and family keep me empowered." I saw this quote the other day about romanticizing life, and it was just learning about loving the simple things, whether it's going on a walk, whether it's just being thankful for the air that we breathe, or whether it's just like laughing with a friend. I'm really holding on to those moments because they give me life. When Rachel and Brian first told the world they were done, they did so with the help of social media. Brian shared an IG post via Reddit that said, "If you've been following me for a while, you know, I don't like to put my personal affairs on social media, and I like to keep a safe space for our family. Many of you know me as a chiropractor and also as a husband, my proudest role so far. After more than 4 years of marriage, Rachel and I have made the difficult decision to part ways and start anew." Brian's statement, _professional 8024 in Bachelor Nation. Responses from fans about their divorce went in multiple directions. Some believe Brian was only interested in marrying Rachel because he was chasing fame. Others are convinced the marriage failed because of some sort of infidelity. Others are deeply bothered by his request for spousal support. Some die-hard Bachelor Nation fans have even expressed their sadness about the divorce, since they were rooting for the couple to stay together. Regardless of how Bachelor Nation fans feel about Rachel and Brian's divorce, one thing we now know for certain is that Rachel isn't interested in dating him or anyone at this juncture. What do you think of Rachel's latest admission about being totally disinterested in romance following her divorce? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. The road to a happily ever after wasn't in the cards for Rachel Lindsay after her time starring on The Bachelorette. While she connected with Brian Abasolo, and they appeared to have a solid connection, their love story did not stand the test of time. Bachelor Nation may have been rooting for their success, but unfortunately, things took a different turn. Now, Rachel is opening up more than ever about dating, moving on with her life, and putting herself back out there. Rachel Lindsay is pumping the brakes on romance. Rachel and Brian announced their divorce in January 2024, shocking fans who had followed their journey since The Bachelorette in 2017. After 4 years of marriage, Brian filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. Their wedding in 2019 was a much-celebrated event, but behind the scenes, things were not as picture-perfect as they seemed. In a recent interview with Us Weekly, Rachel spoke candidly about where her head is at now when it comes to romance. She shared, "Honestly, it's not a focus right now. I'm just trying to get through it. Then, get at me. Friends and family keep me empowered." I saw this quote the other day about romanticizing life, and it was just learning about loving the simple things, whether it's going on a walk, whether it's just being thankful for the air that we breathe, or whether it's just like laughing with a friend. I'm really holding on to those moments because they give me life. This statement makes it clear that Rachel is focusing on herself and the small joys in life rather than diving back into the dating pool. Brian's announcement and reactions from fans. When Rachel and Brian first made the difficult decision to part ways, Brian took to social media to share a heartfelt statement. In a post that was shared via Reddit, Brian explained, "If you've been following me for a while, you know, I don't like to put my personal affairs on social media, and I like to keep a safe space for our family. Many of you know me as a chiropractor and also as a husband, my proudest role so far. After more than 4 years of marriage, Rachel and I have made the difficult decision to part ways and start anew." While Brian's message was seemingly heartfelt, fans of Bachelor Nation had mixed responses to the news. Some felt Brian might have married Rachel to chase fame, while others speculated that infidelity or other relationship issues might have caused the split. Brian's request for spousal support even stirred some controversy, leaving fans wondering if there was more going on behind the scenes. Despite the divided opinions, one thing is for sure: Rachel is not looking to rekindle any sort of romance with Brian or anyone else at this moment. What's next for Rachel Lindsay? For now, Rachel is putting her focus on healing and appreciating life's simple moments. In the same Us Weekly interview, she mentioned that friends and family have been her source of strength during this challenging time. She's not interested in jumping back into the dating scene just yet, preferring to prioritize her personal growth and emotional recovery. What do you think of Rachel's decision to take a step back from romance? Do you think she's making the right move by focusing on herself? And how do you feel about Brian's social media post and his request for spousal support? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on all things Bachelor Nation. Thanks for watching today. We're diving into the emotional journey of Rachel Lindsay, the former Bachelorette star, as she moves forward from her marriage to Brian Abasolo. For those of you who followed their love story since they met on The Bachelorette in 2017, you might have hoped for a happily ever after. Unfortunately, the fairy tale didn't last, and after 4 years of marriage, the couple has officially divorced. The end of an era. Rachel and Brian's whirlwind romance captivated Bachelor Nation when they met on The Bachelorette in 2017. From the moment Brian received Rachel's final rose, fans were eager to see how their relationship would unfold. They tied the knot in 2019, and for a while, it seemed like they were one of the few Bachelor couples destined to make it. But, as we now know, things didn't work out in the end. In January 2024, Rachel and Brian publicly announced their divorce, citing irreconcilable differences as the reason for parting ways. For Bachelor Nation, this came as a blow, especially for those who had celebrated their wedding day and cheered them on through their journey.